Hello, this is Tom Carhill. It's Monday, the 29th of July 2024. Right now, I've done a couple of videos recently and I had to get them out because time was of the essence. It was time critical, in other words. Right, so I noticed a lot was wrong with the reporting of the incident in Manchester where the police did sort of the attempted murder on this suspect. Now they keep releasing little snips of things without the context. They keep going, well, that proves the new context. But then yesterday what they've done is they've put a clip of some men fighting with some police and some security people. It's hard to see because it's not a good picture. Right, now, first problem. The picture quality of this phone, which hardly cost anything, doesn't even cost £50, right, is good enough, yeah, that you would be able to see more on the pictures. So why are the pictures so bad in an airport? Yeah, so you should be very suspicious just on that alone. Suspicious, aka it's bullshit. You are being deceived, right? That's basic. That should put it to bed. But of course, there's other things wrong with it. They cut in whilst the fighting's going on. Now, in the comments on the other videos, when they had the one where the guy, they omit the bit of him tasering him in the face. Now, I think the whole thing's fake, right? It is, well, it's clearly fake anyway, right? They omit the bit with the guy tasering the man in the face, right? And then they've got the bit after that where the guy's on people on the floor and stuff, right? But now they've gone and done the same, and they've gone and got a clip, but they don't show the whole clip. Now, if it's been taken on someone's mobile phone, well, that's one thing, right? I mean, they probably took the mobile phone out when the action was going on. Not so with CCTV in the airport. Also, why are they releasing the CCTV in the airport? If they're just doing it, look, this is a bit of a public emergency, we're going to have to do some damage control, we're going to put it out. Why put out only part of it? You see? Now, we know, because we got, hello again, is his name Simon Webb? I like Simon Webb. He's just a lying, conniving, quite funny, cantankerous old Jew, isn't he? Yeah? Hello again. Yeah, but the thing is, you've got all the divs, all the normal divs. Apparently Charlie Veach is involved. But you see, you've got all the divs involved. You've got all these counterintelligence operatives who are involved with all of these things. Now remember, Charlie Veach is, well, as far as I know, the first time he was on the TV was when he was pretending to be an office worker, saying that that guy that the police murdered in the street by throwing him headfirst into the floor was rolling around drunk and causing trouble. Well, you still don't murder people, do you? You're allowed to drink in England. Being drunk isn't a license to kill the person. Anyway, that's Charlie Veach. That's his history. He started off bad. He was involved with all those every single pretend protest thing. That's all completely staged. He's always involved. Anyway, so apparently he's been involved. I don't know exactly to what extent. But anyway, you've got this situation is so ridiculous. You've got many, many things wrong with it. But you see, when I first saw it, I was thinking there was something definitely wrong about it. And I was also wondering why it was getting leaked out. Because if the police actually do something really bad, you never get anything leaked out. Not for months, if ever, maybe years, if ever. So when the stuff's been leaked out, nothing gets leaked out, right? That's the fact, right? So you know it's a suspect, right? So this has been done in connection with the fires in France, which is the concept has gone from never reporting anything to do with race and cultural differences and the fact that a lot of the people who come to the country are savages and Muslims as well. So they're trying to make not being white, being a Muslim, and so not being white, being a Muslim, and being a savage, and being a lawbreaker, they're trying to make it all synonymous. Right now, I didn't know, because I actually did mention this in the video that I wanted to get out quite quickly. Why are they mentioning some alleged, the sort of typical paranoid schizophrenic black person, smoked too much weed, gone off their heads? They stab people all the time, right? This happens all the time. So why is it a big deal saying it's Medway Magistrates Court and we've got this guy and we're going to have to remand him? But I didn't realise they're saying it might be terror related. Now I thought it was extremely suspicious that they're reporting on a paranoid schizophrenic type black person stabbing someone, because they do it every single day. So why is it newsworthy? It's not newsworthy. It's every day. They do it every day. So why are they reporting on it? I knew it was completely crooked and it was like a race baiting exercise. I knew that, but I didn't know they're saying it might be terror related. See, they're trying to merge it all together. So it's synonymous, yeah? Synonymous, darkies, non-whites, foreigners, Muslims, terrorists, stabbings. It's all been blurred into one great big mess, right? So it's gone from never reporting where they're from, or the fact that in their culture they stab people all the time, to always reporting it. And the only good thing about it is we don't get the drivel, like we've got so-and-so was a family man, he was very nice and he was 31 and a half and he lived in a house and he was he wore a jumper, you know, that kind of and rabid speculation about, you know, he might be an architect in the future and all this stuff. There was none of that, but he was a soldier. So it's trying to suck it back to Lee Rigby. Remember the impossible assassination of a soldier by driving a car really, really fast so that the bumper would hit a curb which is bumper height on that street, so it would have either killed the inhabitants or completely smashed them up. It would not have gone into a lamppost, but even if it did go into a lamppost, he was a very small one, very small, right, for a man in England. English people aren't that big normally, but I'm quite small and I struggle to fit in one of those Tigras, and your head is almost touching the windscreen, and I'm smaller than average, so two big black men, there's no way they're going to be able to get out of that car. The doors wouldn't open or anything. Completely stupid, but they're pulling you back to that completely made up psyop. It's all threaded in together to get you thinking back to that point, and they'll start making comparisons soon. That's why the guy had to be a soldier, yeah, and this is also to try and get idiots to go and join the army to go and fight wars for Israel. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Quite clearly. So yeah, there was more to these stories than what I initially saw. I knew what they were. And remember, the pendulum is swinging. It's like pushing a sledge on the flat, just at the top of the hill. As soon as it starts going on its own, you know it's going to get faster. In fact, it's been officially pushed. Jordan Peterson, the thick person's clever person, and Joe Rogan will be mentioning it. You watch, he will be. And I go, oh my God, oh, I got tattoos, I'm wearing a vest for no reason. Yeah, I got tattoos all over, I'm really hard. Yeah, sure. Right, anyway, it's just the same old bullshit. You watch, it's going to crank up. And remember, at the same time, Jordan Peterson and Elon Musk are talking about his imaginary, estranged, badly brought up child who thinks he's identified as something that he isn't, and he killed himself because he was sexually abused by the people around him. Completely made up. So like I said in the other video, I sort of thought it's like pedo roleplay with Elon Musk and pedo roleplay with Elon Musk and Jordan Peterson. They won't like to hear it like that, but they're actually standing out against gays now. I knew from years back when David Cameron, I've done a video on it, when he said, I don't want a gay witch hunt, but no one said anything about a gay witch hunt, they said about raping children. Yeah, same thing. See what I mean? They're putting the seed back into, the common sense back into everything. They're now going to hang all these fuck-ups who've been going around going, oh, love is love, oh, child abuse is excellent, because it might be their choice and all this stuff. All these fuck-ups, right? They're going to hang them out to dry. And I think it's excellent, but the thing is, it's a bit like laughing because some mental handicap caused you some harm and then they fell over and hurt their head really badly, yeah? It might be funny, they might deserve it, but they are mental handicaps. They've been completely taken advantage of, but of course, mental handicap people who think they're clever because they're with it, right? They never learn. They're as thick as fuck, right? They would be the exact type of people who would grass you up for hiding Jews in your basement. They are the exact type of people, they are fucking filth, and they go along with absolutely anything, and they change their mind like the wind blows. I think it's actually them changing their mind. What it is, they're empty vessels, they have zero morals, they hate accountability, they have absolutely no discernment, because for them discernment means you have to make a decision based on what your brain tells your mind, and then your mind processes. They don't like to do that. What they like to do is they like somebody else to take responsibility for everything, right? Intelligence, right, is one thing, but this willful lack of intelligence, pretend ignorance is what it is. It's enforced on them by themselves because they've got no morals. And it's like Theodore said, if we can get them to go along with this stuff, they'll be thinking it's normal to have sex with dogs in 2 generations. And we came quite close to it, but I think it's going to, the pendulum will swing back, and all of the nasty perverts who've been trying to, always mad interested in getting involved with children, love to be involved with children, nothing wrong with being involved with children. Why is it all these sick people are obsessed with dictating how children are brought up, and with a strong theme of making them all into nonces? Anyway, I've been Tom Carhill. It's a very nice day today, by the way. I've been Tom Carhill. It's Monday, the 29th of July 2024. Please let me know what you think. Thank you very much.